From the Lower Colorado River Authority, this is Wavelength.
The creation of this new river authority will help electrify rural Texas.
And so today, we gather here to dedicate this mighty structure, the Cannondale.
This has been a great organization for 70 years, and it's going to be a great organization for a long time to come.
Hi everyone, welcome to the May 2006 edition of Wavelength. The Lower Colorado River Basin and the San Antonio area both face serious water shortages in the not-so-distant future. To address this problem, the Lower Colorado River Authority and the San Antonio Water System have joined together in the LCRA SAWS water project. The project will stretch existing water supplies by conserving irrigation water in the lower basin, capturing excess and unused river flows in off-channel storage facilities, and by pumping limited amounts of groundwater for local agricultural use when surface water is lacking. The project is in the third year of a 6-year study period designed to determine if the project can benefit both regions without harming the Colorado River or Matagorda Bay. Based on current information, here are the expected benefits of the project. It would increase reliability of water for agriculture in the Lower Colorado River Basin and encourage conservation. It would keep freshwater inflows into Matagorda Bay at adequate levels to maintain its health and productivity. It would sustain higher water levels in Lake Buchanan and Lake Travis. It would provide water for rural communities upstream of the Highland Lakes that lack water. And it would supply long-term reliable water to San Antonio for up to 80 years.
We can all agree that SAWS and LCRA have excellent and dedicated folks working for us.
In April, the LCRA Board of Directors and the SAWS Board of Trustees and staff members held a joint meeting in Austin to discuss the current status and future of the project.
If we're fortunate enough to make this project go, it will be a model and a light post to all the other municipalities in the state of Texas and the water districts and everything else to see what can be done and accomplished when we work together.
I believe that the SAWS organization is in a much better position to ensure the success of the LCRA SAWS project as well as all our other water projects than we have been in the past. Again, we are glad to be here today and are looking forward to working in partnership with you on this very important project.
And our board members.
Joe Beal says the timing of this meeting was significant because the project is now transitioning from the study phase to the implementation phase.
And that means that the interaction with the public is going to increase. The debate about the viability of this project from an environmental standpoint is going to increase, and so therefore the controversy on the project no doubt will increase. And so it was a perfect time to have these two boards sit together and have a common understanding about the way the project was going to be proceeding in the future, and I think we accomplished that today.
In May, open house sessions are scheduled in Colorado, Wharton, and Matagorda counties to discuss with landowners potential sites for the off-channel storage facilities that are part of the LCRA SAWS project.
The turning of this soil officially kicked off construction of the Redbud Center, LCRA's new home for emergency management, public safety, and river management operations.
This 35,000 square foot multi-purpose facility located near Tom Miller Dam will help refine LCRA's ability to protect lives and property and to streamline communication and coordination within LCRA and also with local and state emergency management agencies.
This is a joint effort over many years of planning, and we feel that this is something that we are so proud of as part of our legacy as board members, to be able to actually begin this project for the safety of the citizens and for the safety of the property and for the safety of the people we serve for the state of Texas.
When severe weather strikes and floodwaters rise, vital information about rainfall totals and stream flows is gathered throughout the river basin by gauges and sensors that make up LCRA's hydromet system. Over the past 8 years, the number of gauges in the system has been increased from 75 to 225, greatly enhancing LCRA's ability to predict where flooding will occur. This hydromet station, located in Bastrop, includes an LED readout of the river stage and a new backup radar device that measures how high the water is.
On command through the radio system right here, and this is a LCRA 900 trunked radio right here, once the command comes through the radio system, it formats that information from the sensors, from the last stored value, and sends it back through the radio system to our master computer in Austin.
Here at the River Operations Center, all of that field data is processed and analyzed by hydrologists using sophisticated new computer modeling software, which helps them determine how to manage the flood.
At the same time that the construction's going on over there, there's a lot of other people within LCRA that are working on the technology that's going to feed into better decisions, better information, better communication in that Redbud Center.
Another 30 gauges will be added to the hydromet system over the next 2 years. Many of these will be placed far out in the river basin, beyond the reach of LCRA's radio network. This data will be fed back to the new Redbud Center using satellite technology. Officials expect that the population of Central Texas will double in the next 20 years.
That means there's going to be a lot more people that are going to be placed in harm's way. Like it or not, that means there's going to be a lot more people that are located right next to this river when the river comes up in flood stages. There's going to be a lot more opportunity for people to be hurt and killed during emergencies. And this building is going to allow LCRA to reduce that opportunity. This building is going to allow LCRA to do its job even better and do what we can do to make this a safer place for the people of Central Texas.
The construction of Redbud Center will incorporate green building elements, such as recycled products, high-efficiency lighting, heating, and cooling, and a rainwater harvesting system. Future visitors to the center will be able to learn about the region's natural resources, water conservation, and how LCRA operates the 6 Highland Lakes dams on the Colorado River. Construction is expected to be completed in the summer of 2007.
Since LCRA was created by the Texas Legislature in 1934, protecting the environment and our precious natural resources has been a cornerstone of its mission.
One particular program that has been very successful in protecting water quality in the region is LCRA's Household Hazardous Waste Collection Program, which started in 1992.
On Saturday, April 22nd, LCRA, along with Burnett, Llano, and San Saba counties, held one of the most successful collection events ever.
Drop right up there, that lady, right?
Be busy. Real busy.
Good morning. What you got?
We're at the LCRA Western District Complex at the intersection of 1431 and Highway 29 north of Kingsland. Yeah, Buzzy's Corner. Come on out here and bring your household hazardous waste.
Everybody can dispose of these things the way they should be and not just throw them in the garbage can.
We have the option of recycling paint, we're recycling computers, we're recycling tires, lead acid batteries.
Lots of batteries coming in, yes indeed, of all shapes and sizes.
Used oil filters, antifreeze, all of those items we're recycling. We're collecting. We have a hazardous waste contractor here, Clean Harbors Environmental Services, that is collecting the hazardous waste that people have in their homes.
These folks back here are specially trained. They have over 40 hours of special hazardous material training.
We partner with the Lower Colorado River Authority to collect e-waste. We're going to take this e-waste back to our facility, process it, at which point it will be recycled or refurbished for resale, and all the revenue generated from recycling and refurbishment will go to put people to work in the Central Texas community.
Yeah, it's great. You know, folks from the Dam and Hydros are here, Ferguson staff, a lot of GOC staff are here today, so it's really a good across-the-company event. Sure is.
Yeah, I'm glad to get rid of some of this paint. My wife buys a lot of paint, and she used just a little of it, and consequently, we've got a lot of paint left over.
The biggest thing we'll collect here today will be paints. We collect latex and oil-based paints. Oil-based paints have to be disposed of as a hazardous waste. We're screening latex paint to see if it can be recycled, remixed, and re-bucketed into a new paint.
And when the drum gets full, we go ahead and put on some mixers right here that we have that Capco donated to us. We mix that for several minutes, and then we bucket the paint. Label it interior or exterior, put the pick color on it, and then it's taken off for people to pick up to reuse in their house.
Thank you for your donation. Y'all want a t-shirt? Sure.
I think this is a wonderful thing. I think they need to do it annually. It's a great chance to get rid of stuff and do it safely.
People want to do the right thing. We've got beautiful lakes, we've got beautiful countryside, and they want to keep it clean, and they appreciate having an opportunity to do that.
We're all going to be heroes.
We can recycle all this, so it's all for a good cause.
Volunteers who come out and help us with this collection event, they make this event successful. We couldn't do it without them.
Nicholas, here's your fishing pole and your tackle box. You look like a real fisherman. Have fun. He's ready.
The brisk Saturday morning atmosphere was charged with excitement and anticipation as kids from all around the region arrived at North Shore Park on Lake Bastrop for this very special event.
JJ! I can't believe he's here. I can't believe it. How are you? Hey, y'all wanna go fishing? Yeah. You wanna go fishing?
Yeah.
Can we take you?
Yes.
I'll take you fishing.
It's called CAST, or Catch a Special Thrill for Kids. The Cast for Kids Foundation was created in Washington State in 1991 to provide special needs children with a quality outdoor recreational experience through the sport of fishing.
I think it opens a whole new door, a whole new path for the entire family. It gets them out of the house and out doing something that they really didn't think they could do before.
You got it. Look at there. You're on there now. Pick any seat you want.
LCRA joined with the Bureau of Reclamation and Bluebonnet Electric Co-op to sponsor this second annual event. The program now reaches thousands of kids with 50 events in 32 different states.
Here we go. This is a good size.
Here, let me put your name.
As the kids arrive, they receive a t-shirt and their very own rod and reel, and a tackle box filled with lures, hooks, and weights.
We're going to partner you up with some volunteer boaters that have shown up. They got here real early. They've been real busy this morning, getting the boats in the water, getting all your tackle ready. They've got bait for you, life jackets and everything. Y'all are going to have a lot of fun.
Amazed and just really excited about the opportunity for them and for all of our family to come out and have a great time. With the special needs kid, you don't get to go out very often with all of you to places like this, especially outdoors, because it's so hard to supervise them. This was very exciting.
Returning boats delivered their catch. Only a few fish, but a ton of smiles.
You got fish? Yeah!
We had a great day today. It was nice. Last year, it was probably one of the best days. After we got done with it, my wife saw me, and we were just grinning. It was wonderful. We had probably one of the most fun times that we had.
We're going to have
open fire.
I enjoyed it. I love it. I'm a retired school teacher, and so, you know, I just love kids, and it's a real experience. You know, it's just a good day.
Here comes Silas and Captain Leonard.
After lunch, each participant was presented with a special photo plaque, CD player, and goodie bag.
Because without you, there would be no cast event. Boater, volunteer, kids, cooks, you name it. It's all of us together. It's a partnership and a major effort to put something like this on.
Thank you for putting us on, and we would like to come out again.
Chili's restaurant.
Well, that's it for this edition of Wavelength. We'll look forward to seeing you again next time.